good? Who did better? Who did great last week on YouTube? YouTube is a good place to go watch vidges. If you want to watch a couple vidges, there's people making vidges. And we're looking at only the best ones here on the Dean's List, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Last week was the week of February 16th. And there was a lot of YouTube that happened. I watched it, Munchie watched it. We're gonna tell you which was the best here on the Dean's List. What up, DEANOMANIACs? My name is Dan Frampton. Over here we got Munchie, the straight edge Nutcracker, and together we are the Spleen Project, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Spleenin' with Spleens, the ultimate guide to cleaning your spleen. Alright, so it's the beginning of the week. I got my tea, I got my clipboard, I got my list, I got my caffeine, and we're ready to deliver you some high quality content. Alright, you know how it happens here on the Dean's List. We start at number 10, we give them 1 point, we go all the way to number 1, we give them 10 points, and then we accumulate them week over week, and we see who is at the top of the leaderboard. So last week, we're gonna start off at the number 10 place, picking himself up 1 point. We got our boy, Leon Lush. His video was about the TikTok redneck love that's going on there, you know? There's some drama, there's this couple, okay? They look kind of similar, so people are calling them cousins, and they're getting all angry, and they're fucking, like, privating their accounts and shit, and Leon Lush dove into it a little bit. He's picking himself up 1 measly point. Now we got number 9, okay? Picking up 2 points is our favorite stand-up comedian from Australia. We're talking about Lewis Spears. He was talking about the Oscars and how they're dumb and how they're stupid and how they're silly. You should go watch his video on it. It was just kind of like a clip from his podcast or whatever, but it's still very funny stuff. Enough to earn him 2 points. Alright, coming in at number 8, one of my favorite YouTubers. You know who he is. He's a shoe tuber. He's a little bit of a nerd guy. His name is Brad Hall. He talked about the Yeezy NMBMs. And I was pretty stoked on it. It was a pretty funny video. And it's because of creators like Brad Hall and other people out there talking about shoes and street fashion and kind of stuff, it's kind of sparking an interest within me. I'm kind of looking at shoes a little bit differently now, and I kind of dig that. Okay, we got some comedy stylings coming in here at number 7. Picking up 4 points, we got Gus Johnson. Okay, now this sketch, this little skit, this was some funny stuff. Okay, this was very creative. And basically what he did was, it was like what the neighbors of Disney princesses would say if they were represented in the Disney films of the Disney princesses. Okay, very funny stuff. I'm not gonna spoil the jokes, not gonna spell it out for you. Go watch it, go have yourself a little laugh. Gus Johnson, Disney princesses' neighbors, funny shit. Okay, so last week was kind of like the week of J-Station videos on YouTube. So there were a lot of creators that did a lot of J-Station content. And I'm unfortunate enough to share the city with J-Station. You know, we're both Torontonians, okay? We're both YouTubers, and he's making us look bad, and it's making me really sad over here. But that's the sad reality. And I didn't think that I was gonna put on a J-Station video onto the Dean's List, let alone 2. That's right, there are 2 J-Station videos on this list this week. And the first one comes to us from Aubrey, coming in at number 6, picking up 5 middle of the road points for his J-Station video. Good little deep dive, good little angle. It was very informative, it was very good, I really like it. If you want a J-Station video, this would be the second one that I recommend to you. Okay, now it's no secret that the Dean Project like music, okay? So we follow some music channels, okay? We subscribe to some of the music content that's out here, that's available to us on YouTube, and one of those channels is Polyphonic, all right? Now we're talking about kind of like a little bit of a video essay style thing. There's no faces of his that you see while he's narrating his videos, okay? But he's very good, and he has some longer series stuff, and he has some YouTube-y typey stuff as well. And his YouTube-y typey stuff that he did last week was about Nina Simone. If you're not familiar with Nina Simone, well, you goddamn better be. But it was basically about like her being sampled in hip-hop music, which is a really sick take on the whole thing. So you got a whole lot of angles to explore in that kind of video. Very interesting, very cool. Go check it out if you're into that sort of stuff. Polyphonic, 5, picking up 6 points. Okay, number 4. Fantano, all right, no big deal, picking up, what is it, 7 points? Yeah, picking up 7 points. Not gonna get into any of the specifics about the Fantano last week. Really solid week, as always, enough to pick up 7 points. Does that put him back at number 1? Find out later. Okay, now here's a creator that doesn't come out with content on a frequent basis, but the stuff that he puts out is very thoughtful, it's very well done, And you can't knock him for his effort here on YouTube. He's very authentic. He's very genuine. He's coming in at number 3. He's picking up 8 points. His name is Gokanaru. All right, now you know his shit. He was very critical about H3. I don't know, like a year, 2 years ago, I guess. And then H3 got all like weird about it, and everybody was talking about the video. Everyone was talking about this H3 critique video that was going around because H3 was considered like god tier YouTubers. Nobody was saying shit about Ethan and Neela. All right, but here comes Gokanaru, and he's saying some shit. Now this shit was refreshing and needed to be said, and everyone was watching this video. Everyone was talking about this video, but they were never mentioning his name. All right, they're just like, oh, the guy that fucking did the video about H3. Oh, the H3 video guy? And that's not fucking fair, that's not fucking cool, and it made some ripples, it made some waves, okay? So now Susan Wojcicki is talking to Ethan. Now Susan Wojcicki is talking about YouTuber to YouTuber harassment, all right? Now we got the fucking thumbnail to this Gokanaru H3 critical video, and he's holding a gun, a fake little gun for satirical purposes in the thumbnail. The video gets taken down. Some bullshit. And this was his kind of like go off about that. Big fan, go check it out. Gokanaru, 3, 8 points. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 2, entering the Dean's List stratosphere for the very first time, picking up 9 beefy points, is our favorite British YouTube commentary channel, Pyrocynical. And yes, this was another J-Station video, but this J-Station video was very funny. I loved his approach to it. Now, he kind of has like kind of an old school H3 vibe to his presentation of his content, which if you like that, then that's great. Then you should go check it out. He's very funny, he's very sarcastic, and also kind of correct about stuff. So go check out this video about J-Station from Pyrocynical. Subscribe to his channel because he's really sick at what he does. Now you know, number 1 is a very important spot here on the Dean's List. What number 1 means is that you pick up 10 of the beefiest motherfucking bad boy points in the fucking world. And if you can pick up 10 points, god damn, that can shoot you up this list faster than a motherfucker. This creator has been having the fucking year of the century. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking about Donna. We're talking about PsychIRL. She's out here. She's doing it. She's overcoming her burnout. She's overcoming the fatigue. She's finding the inspiration in what makes her want to make content. And she's entertaining us. Okay? It's not about delivering all sorts of facts and juicy tidbits about this and that and this and that. Not about the drama, this and that, this and that. No. Alright? This is kind of like a YouTubey meets filmmaker meets a psychologist meets documentarian kind of thing, and it is amazing, and I love how consistent she's being. It's fucking so sick. So picking up 10 beefy bad boy points. Donna, love what you're doing. Can't even believe that you're a California YouTuber. You know, you can't fit into that category in my brain. And I'm sure you're going to be at the top of the Dean's List come the end of the year if you keep up this brilliant, consistent work. Okay, well that was the Dean's List for the week of February 16th that started last Sunday, and now we're just going to take a look at the leaderboard here. Let's pull that up real quick. And there's not too many huge changes to the top of the lead table, but PsychIRL Donna has really clinched that number 1 spot. She's almost up. She's, what is it, 8 points that she's ahead by? 7 points? 7 points. Math. Do math in brain, Dan. Okay, so then below that, Fantano and Brad Hall, 2 creators very near and dear to the old heart of mine. And below that, Wang, JJ McCullough, Jack the Jobber still there, even though these guys haven't really made the list. Finn McKenty's still hanging on there, with Maddie Matheson and Wavy Web Surf tied down there. Danny Gonzalez, Jack's Films, and Nerd City are tied with 10 points. And then we have a big ol' 5-way tie at the bottom down there with Amanda the Jedi, Anthony Padilla, Leon Lush, and Pyrocynical, and The Right Opinion. But that isn't everybody that picked up Dean's List points. If you want to see everybody that has picked up Dean's List points so far this year, well, fucking tough luck. I haven't created that list yet. I'm gonna, I guess, if this series takes off, if it gets at least 100 views per upload, then maybe I might do that. That might be a thing. And if it gets, let's say this instead. If this video gets 25 likes, all right? I'll put the full Dean's List table onto a website somewhere and link y'all to it. How does that fucking sound? Shit, I've never done that before. I've never done the whole YouTube, let's get this many likes or whatever. It felt really weird in the old soul. I might have to get used to doing that kind of thing because it's a genuine part of me now that wants to market these videos in a way that actually gets views. You know, I'm not just out here like mocking YouTubers like I used to be. I'm not out here just like mocking musicians like I used to be. This is kind of like a genuine effort now. And even though I kind of suck at promotion and I kind of suck at marketing and I'm just getting used to talking in front of a camera and all that sort of shit, you know, I'm just getting these balls rolling, getting these juices flowing, and hopefully that this fucking mountain is big enough that this fucking ball that I'm creating can roll down and grow large enough that I can quit my job at Starbucks. Okay, well, thank you for watching that load of horseshit that I call content. If you enjoyed it, remember to put the like on it, subscribe and hit that bell. It just notifies you that I've uploaded a new video. And why wouldn't you want to watch video that I've uploaded? They're fucking sick. But the most important thing that you can do in the whole world, okay, is to support me monetarily. I can't stress that enough, okay? If I can get like a couple hundred patrons on my Patreon, I can quit my job at Starbucks, alright, and focus on this all the time, and I can put some advertisement money into it, and I can fucking grow this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Some fucking content marketing biznatch up in here, and that's what the Dean Project wants to get up to, but I can't do that full time unless I get a little bit of those money, dollar, skrilla, bills. So if you want to hit me with that cheddar, if you want to fucking inflate my bank account just big enough so I can concentrate on this, that would be so sick. Munchie wouldn't have to fucking hold down the fort by himself all the time. Because I'm expecting him to be making videos while I'm at work, but he's fucking lazy as shit. That's not happening. So if you want to see a more consistent Dean Project, you want to see a Dean Project full time here on YouTube, you're going to want to go to the Patreon.